Oh my god, fucking shit. Before I take you on the journey, on the ride through heaven, hell, and back to reality, let me tell you how the reality looks like. It sort of looks good to me, I would say. It depends on which energy you have and what you do, how you transmit and integrate. For me, the biggest integration part is music, the medicine music, something that I was craving for to have in my life. The music that speaks to my heart, my soul, vibrates and gives me the messages that are empowering and soulful. The next what's happening to me with the ayahuasca trip, and not just the trip, the journey, not just going there, but actually stepping on this journey towards ayahuasca. Um, I feel more power, I feel more aligned. It's been 10 days now since the decision that I made, since I bought the ticket, since I paid for the retreat, and I've had some dreams, not much, but what's the biggest difference is my clarity, my energy, my focus, because I changed food, because I have a reason to change food. I'm not eating any dairy, although I did a couple of times, 2 times, but not much. I don't eat any bread. I did once in 10 days, but not much. So it's like I'm doing something and I'm more aware. And I've done the cleansing also in between with the ions. So that has helped me to stay more on top of myself. And I'm moving forward with this plan. I'm moving forward with this idea. Looking forward that in 2 weeks I'm gonna consume my first ayahuasca. That's gonna happen in 2 weeks' time, yes. I'm calmer, I'm more composed, and I've prepared. I was watching some YouTube videos regarding ayahuasca, and I'm allowing. I'm allowing whatever happens, whatever comes. Not afraid. Not afraid anymore if I'll puke, if I'll have pain. I already had pain in my life. I already experienced different things in my life, so this will not be any different than it ever was. Yeah. To refrain the last bit, of course it will be different than it ever was. I was just referring to pain. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'm having the most fear about, but yeah. I'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Yo puse cosas. The second dose, the second time was hell. So no more being smart and how beautiful everything it is and how everything is zero, zero is everything, ha ha ha. Second thing I've noticed is having clarity, which I mentioned, but clarity in the sense of why some things are happening to me or at me or with me. For instance, I was always nervous. Why am I so much using the phone for the social media or some things? Why am I so much just wasting my time? And actually, today when I was resolving an issue, 7 a.m., because I woke up, I immediately check the phone. I see an issue. Oh, I need to resolve this. And I go and resolve it. And meanwhile, resolving the issue, being on the phone with clients, service for clients, I'm like, why am I doing this? What's the actual need for me to do this? Because I want to get that high. I want to get that dopamine fix. I want to resolve something and feel good about it. I want to have that because so it's actually I'm always searching for this. I knew already about this dopamine and how it functions, but now it's more clear. The clarity has hit me. Why and how am I in it? Not just talking about it, not just knowing about it, but actually connecting the dots. Why and how and what is happening with me and the dopamine fix and how I'm searching it and how I always need to be doing something just to get that dopamine rush and to resolve something just to get that dopamine rush. There is no dolce far niente. It needs to be dolce far niente. It's the morning of the day that I'll consume ayahuasca, yaje, in the evening. So I'm resting, reading a book or about to read. It's 9 a.m. I've already had some client session. I've had some chatting with some other clients and with my darling Anya. And I'm getting prepared. My friends have gone hiking and I'm observing, preparing that I'll be ready for this, hydrated. Need to drink the whole day and eat some lunch, and then I'll be without food probably until Sunday. That's what they say, because the ayahuasca will give me the strength and I'll be going through so many things that I will not be able to eat. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas what's about to happen, a lot of expectations in a way, a lot of insights and sort of pre-insight what's about to go up or down, and I'm cool with it. Have respect in front of before the unknown, but also like it's familiar. I've gone through some things. So, but yet again, it's still something new, and that I'm entering a new place, a new unknown territory of surrendering and growing through the purge, to the cleanse that's about to hit me, probably in the most unimaginable way that I cannot even expect and imagine. So yeah, that's it in a short way. I'll keep posting. I wrote down my intentions, my preparation, what I want to recognize, how I want to recognize, what I want to come to terms with, in which ways I want to become more aligned, understand my emotions, my deep fears. I want some things to be revealed to me, that I'm longing, that I'm desperate in a way to learn because it's blocking me while I'm not being aware of it, what's in the background. On the other hand as well, my intention is to be open, to be ready. I am prepared for the unknown and allowing the pain or the emptiness or whatever will hit me, because it will hit me. And I'm quite soft in that sense of being prepared to have this experience with ayahuasca. So yeah, I've written down things already 3 weeks ago, and today I've added some things and some questions, what I want to recognize with my parents, with my mom, with my dad who passed away 11, 12 years ago already. I want to cry myself, cry my ass out in a way, open my soul to myself and become more loving towards myself and others, become united with one that we are, not in a philosophical way, but in a creative way, to start being a person that's contributing, a person that's developing society, adding impactfully on a bigger scale, on a bigger image that I am now, not feeling sorry or worried or whatever it may be, but just playing the big game and being here ready for everyone else. My first Yahe ayahuasca experience, it was intensely amazing. I had epiphany upon epiphany, and the main message was all is zero or nothing, nothing or zero is all. And it sort of dissipated in everything. It started with me feeling soft, and then I felt every tissue, and then I just started to disintegrate, dissolve, and then I started to hear noises, and it was pixelated. It was like the water was not like in this flow, but it was like pixel. It was like a graphic, analog, old kind of Super Mario or whatever, Tetris 40 years ago kind of thing, raw. And it started to, the noises was first like that, and then I started to see the kaleidoscope, the colors, and everything was moving. And in that instant I was like, oh, I can see it, I'm not in it, I am in it, I can observe it, but it's not that I will be lost. So just relax, I still have some control. That's important for me for the first time of experiencing the DMT, the medicine of ayahuasca. So it just continued onto this kaleidoscope, colors, noises, vomiting. I vomited, I felt better. I lay down, I vomited again, I felt better. It was worse at first, but then I felt better. And then I just started to get all these insights. I heard the footsteps of my mom in the house where we lived 20-ish years ago, 25. I heard all the noises, I heard the vomiting in between. I thought that sometimes it was like Yahe sending me this vomit noise, because I didn't know how to depict it, if it was real, it was happening, or if it was me, because I imagined a lot of stuff. I was in this movie. And this kaleidoscope turned into pixelated, dissolving, and all the insights and everything I got just sort of dissipated into nothingness. And I just felt, all is zero, zero is all is nothing, nothing is all. Just this message. And I'm like, come on, give me the next thing. It's like, Yahe, ayahuasca, give me the next thing. And it didn't give me any next thing. This was it. And ayahuasca told me, Jure, this is the biggest thing that I'm giving you today. The biggest revelation. Acknowledge it, respect it, accept it, hone it. This is it. And I'm like, why, who is this telling me? And I'm like, oh, what's this? Is this you? Is this not? What's this voice? And then I just sort of understood, it's ayahuasca. This is it. So I just fell into it, and I went into the universe, pixelated, black hole was pixelated. I went into the nothingness. I dissipated, dissolved, and disappeared. And all of my questions, all of my inquietude, all of my wondering, all of my doubts, all of my fears, all of my intentions, just all is nothing, nothing is all. All is zero, zero is all. And then I'm like, but what's next? What's this if we don't exist? What's this that we are doing here in the love? You'll get that in the next stages. Be here now. Be in this all is nothing. intense. Vomiting was completely different as I was imagining or fearing or had worries. It was not a vomit fest. It was, but it was not. So it was very interesting, undescribable. No one can describe you this actually. You cannot put this in words. You need to live it. You need to experience it in order to have that, experience, internal. And I haven't eaten for, it's almost gonna be 24 hours, 20 hours now, and I haven't eaten anything. I feel weak, but I drink water. I feel I'm good. We went into the cold waterfall. I loved it. I was observing people. I was flying high, but it's a medicine. It's not a drug for recreation. And it is guided, and it is in this environment that's supposed to be taken, these kind of things and medicines, that you can really grasp it and get it, the whole aspect, the whole experience. So amazing, intense. I was most overwhelmed with this noise and how it distorted everything, and then the kaleidoscope, and then the pixelation, and then the universe. And I was just like, okay, just okay. Whatever worries you have, just get it over, just put it away, because it doesn't matter, Yure. How long I was fighting in my life, how much time I was fighting, how much power and strength I used to fight for something, and how I then figured after that this set in, the message, the red line, the message that settled in. I'm like, oh, I can really just relax. All of my depression, all of my worries, I was losing my mind already before I got this medicine, weeks, months, years ago. I was going crazy because I didn't know. Now everything is revealed, and I need to start integrating, implementing it into my reality. This new approach, not being euphoric, but just relaxing this tension that was inside of me regarding my mom, regarding money, regarding this. Everything is so fucking hard. It's not. We are just pixels. It's like I saw all the how someone is creating this video game, and we are all in it so serious, but it's like just a video game. It's just a fucking video game, and all is fun, all is joy, all is just like some program, some matrix. Like love in tennis is zero. Figure that. Like I did this and this happened in some situation that I blew some shit with the swimming club, or the money, or the relationships, and the importance. All is zero, zero is all, love is zero, zero is love. It's just being, just pure being, no complicating, just understanding the vastness and the nothingness and the complexity and the pixelation of it all. And then I danced. I felt that I need to put my socks off, to take my socks off, and just barefoot dance. I still didn't allow my arms to wiggle and dance because I was still tight, but I moved, I'm getting there. I understood how much I've molested and abused myself with this control, and now it's going away. So yeah, in respect with the second dose, still not expecting, just going nothing with the nothing, and whatever will hit me will hit me. I've got the first diverginated experience, so thank you Yahe, thank you Ayahuasca, thank you Geronimo, Alejo, and everyone else that contributed. Jose, Solomon, Thomas, Teddy, Monica, everyone else, Max. So grateful. dying, I was giving birth to myself. All of the holes in my body were releasing something on the toilet, and I mean all of the holes. My eyes, ears, nose, mouth, everything, all at once. And it was too much. I wanted a tranquilizer, I wanted to get away from it, I wanted to stop it, I couldn't handle it. I asked for help. Um, it helped, but I needed that help 10 times, 15 times, because it was in waves. I forgot to breathe, I forgot to focus, I fell in the story that was playing in my mind, so I was more than losing my mind, losing myself and judging myself, bullying myself, that I've created this shit in my mind with my behavior, with my nonsense, with my being spoiled and not giving the effort, with thinking that there is no consequence. And I paid the price, and I am paying the price. How many times I felt, you're gonna pay the price here if you behave like that with either pornography, either food, either not working out, not doing the AEQ exercises, not studying, with just watching TV. You're gonna pay the price. And I saw hell. Hell has descended upon me, and thankfully I didn't lose myself in there. I had help, and I could manage to get out with breathing, focus on breathing, no insights, no resolving unnecessary crazy scenarios that were in my mind, driving me nuts and driving my consciousness attention in that direction in order that is real. It's not real. It is, but it's not. So it was more than rough. It completely stripped me down. I am more than humbled, and just being in the moment. Before this experience, I couldn't last 5 seconds of doing nothing. Now I'm close to 45 hours of doing nothing and everything. Nothing, I mean by not having the access to the internet, which is a big addiction for me. And the addiction is, and was, and still is, of course, in some way, because I don't want to confront myself. So now I've confronted myself. I've gone in the abyss. It has demonstrated to me the insanity, the hell, the nonsense that's alive if you do not focus on breathing, if you do not do the effort, if you do not stay in community, in unity, in togetherness, in fighting this darkness, evil, hell with light for light, as soldiers, as warriors. I cannot show you, I cannot explain, put it in words, the hell, the intensity that I was going through, and how I wanted it to stop. I just wanted it to stop and be crazy, like in the Matrix. Just give me the stake. I can't handle this shit. I can't handle this reality. Too much. I just want to stay blind. I just want to stay spoiled. I just want to stay there. But no. I asked for help. I breathed. I was breathing. It was hard. It was, I don't know how many hours, but it lasted an eternity, like hell does, like hell is. It's unimaginable. It's unbearable.
Aunque todo es perfecto, de la tierra está surgiendo esa medicina que guardaron los ancestros.
I just wanted to say, after a couple of days of integration, implementation, being in this new kind of vibe, everything is literally going slowly and smoother than in general than it was before. It is quite evident the difference also where I am. I don't think I haven't gone here for a while, and now I just remembered it and I went here because I took advantage of where I am today and all the things that I have to deal. So I came here, enjoyed, had an amazing talk with a friend, also meeting some other friends, and it's all really going smoothly. Even I bought even a guitar. Like literally I went and bought a guitar that I'm going to begin to learn how to play, because that's one of my integration goals regarding food, regarding no social media, or at least the smallest amount possible, and that not even every day, regarding pornography that was still sometimes present, cutting it all away and playing in life. That's important for me, and I have like a long integration list of things that are, some are material like food and stuff, some are spiritual like having more presence and more time and enjoying life, because it's the small things and maintaining this force, this attention, this just the smallest bit that I can control, breathing, whatever is happening, just breathing and being here with myself. So enjoying. I'm not in euphoria. I understand that it's not that it has to be or it needs to be perfect, or that this thing where I was is the only thing. There's a lot of medicines, psychedelics that can give a lot, but after my experience I am more convinced, more convicted and dedicated to be present, to be alive, and to making that crucial step, to being the effort, that it's not difficult for me now to learn and to grow and to continue growing. Like I just spoke to a friend and she asked, when will I finally feel the joy or more joy, or when it will finally be easier? It's never going to get easier. That's the message, and that's what I felt and what I'm feeling, and it's more congruent and more literally spoken into words. And I told her it's like leaves, it's like the seed that's growing through from the darkness. It breaks through the small branch or the small like trunk, it goes out of the darkness into the light, and then, oh, when it will be easier, grow leaves, grow higher, grow leaves, grow higher, like the trees in the background. So it's actually about growing. It's continuing, honoring, savoring, and growing, researching life daily basis. Just being present, that's what's happening. The next thing is playing the guitar, being connected, not about the guitar, it's about being consistent. And other things that I felt having the weight of the world on me, like this rock, now has lifted off, and I see simplicity in things that were really complicated for me before. Additionally, it helps me with the AAQ method because it's important to change the structure of your body. Otherwise, you can have the biggest insights, the most profoundest insight, but if you don't change your body structure, your muscular tension into relaxation, you will go back into the same pattern regardless of how profound experience you received. So that's a big yes for and from me for that regarding the integration part.
Esa sensación que da como, uy, sí lo logré, aunque pensé que no era capaz, lo estoy logrando. Eso lo hace sentir a uno tan bien y lo llena a uno tanto de felicidad con uno mismo que que uno termina estando muy bien en las demás cosas que uno hace. En todo lo que uno hace ya está uno mejor, porque se está cuidando uno, se está queriendo uno mismo.
Qué bella
Ir a
vista.
mi casa,
Wow.
está ayer.